The push to get your $2,000 stimulus check heats up this coming week as a new House is sworn in. First item of business, Cash Act 2.0. Revise the Cash Act bill to get a $2,000 stimulus check out to adult dependents and the remainder of the $2,000 stimulus check out to other people. It can be done this week, right after the Georgia race, and then sent to the Senate, and then sent to the President, and become law with a check in your hands the week thereafter. It's incredible great news. Meantime, when are you getting the $600 stimulus check? And finally, how soon are you getting the $300 of FPUC? And what's happening on Monday as big rollouts of money across the board, big money from the second stimulus check package starts. This is a major big recording, jaw-dropping across the boards with bombshells galore of Evenings Lalate. Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Evenings in LA with a bombshell night of major recordings across the board and major developments out of Washington and Georgia for your stimulus check, $2,000 stimulus check, $600 stimulus check, Biden multiple stimulus checks, and also moolah money coming tomorrow. So glad you joined me. Make sure you subscribe. Go to the Finance channel, subscribe, because there's so much happening in this recording. And I'll be back live right after this with Purple. Also, hit the alert button so you don't miss when I go live. Meantime, like this video. In tonight's video, I'm going to go over the push for the $2,000 stimulus check. It's so exciting. The $600 stimulus check, when are you getting it, especially for paper check? And then I'll be cutting back to what's going on tomorrow. Moolah Monday, massive money coming out in new programs that were passed under the second stimulus package. Wow, a lot of great stuff. So with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as I sit here tonight is that this Sunday evening is giving you a lot of great stuff. The great stuff is a new Congress was sworn in today. They are now in place, with the exception of those two Georgia Senate seats. And the first item of business is Cash Act 2021. That could likely be put to a vote around Wednesday, head to the Senate, have it voted with the new senators out of Georgia, and have it law by Thursday or Friday. By all accounts, those two Georgia Senate seats may go blue after a shocking tape was revealed and released today, and where the President of the United States told the Secretary of State of Georgia to find, F-I-N-D, additional 11,000 votes to invalidate his own election. That tape was leaked, and now the Trump tapes is setting up a blue double victory for Georgia, potentially. Now, wow, this could absolutely tee up your $2,000 stimulus check if Georgia goes blue, because at what point would you see the $2,000 stimulus check? You could see it not this week, but the week after, because a vote this week land on the president's table by the weekend. If the president signs it or vetoes it, doesn't matter. It's going to get overridden. You would see it go out the week after that. Really exciting, great news. Let's go over the deal provisions again. $2,000 for adults, so it would be $1,400. It brings you from $600 plus $1,400 to $2,000. Adult dependents get a full stimulus check, $2,000, and they'd also get that retroactive stimulus check back to CARES Act 1 they never got. All really, really, really good news. Then, how about the second stimulus check, the $600 one? Have you got it? A lot of viewers were asked by me earlier today, did you get the first stimulus check electronically, but have not gotten the second check at all electronically? And the overwhelming answer was had not. They had gotten the first one originally electronically, but have not gotten this one electronically. Don't worry. My reporting is suggesting that it would be around Wednesday of next week is when we would start to be a little concerned that you had electronically not received the check. Paper checks? Well, it seems that Steve Mnuchin was a little bit too optimistic on that one. The paper checks did not land in any viewer's mailbox on Saturday. So some paper checks may start coming this early part of this week, but may take the middle of the week because no one has reported seeing any paper checks. All right, FPUC, that's the next one that people are seeing or not seeing. Who is actually physically getting the $300 of FPUC? Well, this is quite interesting. One viewer in New York, Tyrell, got the $300 of FPUC on December 30th. A few viewers in Florida got the $300 already, and one viewer in Ohio. Now, other people in New York, other people in Florida, and other people in Ohio are not even switched from inactive to active. But I'm just reporting which states viewers have actually physically got to the money. Other states have not even switched people to pending or processing. Some states have a lot of viewers pending and processing but not paid. My indications are that a lot of the people who are pending and processing will get paid their first week of $300 this coming middle of the week, which is great news. I had never expected no lapse of time for viewers. I always was predicting at least a week of lapse of time that benefits would be late. Doesn't seem like that's manifesting just yet, but a new report, which I detailed earlier on Being a Mitch, goes over the states that are paying claims, the ones that are not. The top states that have paid over 80% of their claims, meaning they're up to date on what they got to do, is number one is Colorado, number one in the country, Colorado, then North Dakota, then California, then Massachusetts, West Virginia, Maine, and South Dakota. The worst states in the entire country, not processing claims, leaving them unresolved, down nearly 20% of claims done and 80% not done, are Maryland, Kentucky, Arizona, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Missouri, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Georgia, Montana, Minnesota. Now, that's not an indication really about your $300, though, because, for example, I have viewers in Arizona who said they show pending already for the $300. So it's a sort of a mixed bag. So what's happening with Moolah Monday tomorrow? What's happening with Moolah Monday? Well, with Moolah Monday, there's a lot of things going live. Some of them have gone live. Some of them will be pending live, and others we just don't know when they're pending live. Let me go over each of them. Snap has gone live. Well, this is the Snap increase has gone live. If you're already on Snap, you may have already seen the 15% automatic increase to your benefits for all viewers, whether they're on Snap, Maximum Snap, anything a Snap. You're getting 15% automatic. Some got it already showing on their account. The rest will get it in the next day or two. If you have a child that has to stay home because of schools being closed, you need to call up Snap and get Pandemic EBIT. That's $114 additional on top of its existing benefits. It's very easy. You reach out to Snap and it's automatic. Every child. So if you have 3 children, that's 3 times $114 a month. If you've never been on Snap, please consider it. Especially if you get a stimulus check, you may qualify for Snap. Call 211 or call the Department of Agriculture where you are, and they will help get you on Snap. Free money for food. In Hawaii, for example, Family 4 gets about $1,400 a month. Really great news. So what else is coming live on Moolah Monday besides FPUC, UI, PUA, and SNAP? Well, EIDL grants could be back. EIDL, which is always on sba.gov, just sort of appears without any fanfare. And I've been warning people just to be ready to pounce like a hawk. Just be ready to pounce like a hawk. Because when that money is there, it's literally gone in 3 days. It doesn't stay around very long. EIDL grant. This EIDL grant will be for businesses in the inner city who had never gotten the EIDL grant before, or the remainder of the $10,000 grant if you are in the inner city, or low-income community, I guess I would say. Then agricultural or farmers getting grants as well. Remember, this is a very finite series of grants. They're going to ding you very quickly if you apply and you're neither of those two things. The remainder, the other EIDL grants come up in third stimulus check and third stimulus package. And if you have questions about EIDL grant, watch our overnight show on Overnight Lalate about EIDL. Then what else is coming around the corner? Well, PPP will be going live this week. Potentially. And so you want to get ready for everything that is PPP. Know how to do it, know how to apply, and get ready to pounce. What may not go live this week is the rent, the utilities, and also the free internet. Those things take a little bit longer time. They have to send the money from the federal government to the states and from the states to the cities and counties. And that's where you'll apply. You'll apply at your city or county, and you'll apply for the rent. You'll apply for the food. It's free. It is free. F-R-E-E-E. Someone earlier today said, what does that mean, free? What type of free? Is there 2 types of free? Is there like multiple types of free? Is this a quick, is this a trick question? What type of free is this? Then viewers said, I don't want grants. I want free money. Grants are free money. No, you have to pay back a grant. No, it's called a grant. They're granting you something. They're giving you something free. That's why it's called grant. So the English language, crush the English language. So there you go. It's just been one of those days where people it's not so much the stimulus, it's sort of the language, it's sort of the English. I don't know what type of English I speak. Maybe I should switch another English. But there you go. And so next week will be a real jam-packed week. Now, what I want you to know is that while next week will be second stimulus, with the exception of the Cash Act $2,000 stimulus check fix-it bill, then no less than a week later, you could possibly start to see third stimulus percolate. You're going to see third stimulus start in the House and go to the Senate and then land on Biden's table. It's not going to land on Trump's table. They don't want it to land on Trump's table. They want to have it ready for Biden. But you're going to see the thing sort of meander. And once we see it meander, it's going to be very exciting because the deal provisions we have heard about, we have not seen specificity, but we have some understanding of what they are. And let me give them to you. Hazard pay, yes. $10,000, yes. EIDL grants, the remainder of your $10,000 EIDL grant, yes. The EIDL grant you never got, yes. And the EIDL grant you were owed, you applied, but they ran out of money, yes, that too. All that and above. You do not get 2 EIDL grants. That's the most obvious thing. Another round of PPP? Certainly. SSI and SSDI? Yes. $2,400 if you're on SSI and SSDI from the beginning of the pandemic up through 60 days after. Wait, no, that's hazard pay, SSI and SSDI from January this year to December this year. What was I talking about? I was putting hazard pay's language with SSI. That's $200 a month plus a lifetime upgrade up to 20% and a new benchmark. The CDC grant, the Lifeline grant, the EIDL grant, the PPP grant. Yeah, there's a lot of grants in there. And what's going to be very, very imperative to me, not to me, the senator, but for me, to you, is that you need to pounce. You need to be the hawk. You need to absolutely get that money. I do not want you to be donut guy. I do not want you to be donut guy. If you don't know who donut guy is, he's a person who I talk about a lot on this channel. He's a guy who just holds the donut and says, tell me when it lands in my bank account, otherwise I'm eating my donut. Don't interrupt me while I'm eating my donut. Just tell me when it lands in my bank account. Well, nearly 99% of everything I just told you, with the exception of a stimulus check, you have to actually do something other than eat the donut. So a donut guy gets nothing because eating a donut does not get you any of those things I talked about, with the exception of stimulus check. And in the case of stimulus check, the donut guy usually doesn't get it because he was supposed to do a non-final filing and he needs to do that either. So do it a little bit more than the donut guy in the next few weeks. Every single day, I will be here to tell you when something goes live. I don't want you to preempt the situation, but I want you to know what you qualify for. I want you to use the information of the video to empower you to know what you qualify for. So when it goes live, you stop everything you're doing and just, it's like one of those commercials. Stop what you're doing, it went live. We have to get it went live, stop right. It's just like this pandemonium. Oh my God, it went live, stop what you're doing. Yeah, it's that sort of reaction you're gonna have. And so don't, and in the same regard, don't send me DMs saying, can I have the link for that free internet? Well, it hasn't gone live yet. Oh, well, can I have the link for it? It hasn't gone live. There's no program for it. So I don't know anything more than what's in the videos. It's like there's some secret version I'm not telling you on the camera. No, this is all I know. There is no website to apply for the free internet yet. When it goes live, it goes live. And with that, there's so much exciting stuff to get. And I don't want you to be donut guy or donut gal. I want you to get the money as soon as it goes live because it won't be there forever. Meantime, what's next around the corner or around tomorrow is state stimulus, free rent, free utilities, and free food. This is CARES Act 1 money that is still sitting around. This is nonprofit money, whether it's Salvation Army, United Way. I want you to get this free rent and utilities and food. I didn't have Purple today on Afternoons LA, but I will be back alive with Purple Power Live. It will be a jam-packed show with that and also questions about all this. So I want you to get this money. I don't want you to not get free rent and free utilities, because money is money. It's free, as I said before. It's the free. It's not the payback free. It's the actual free money. So go get it. And as with that, join me next on Purple Power Live. And meantime, stay informed, stay smiling. Go to the channel, subscribe, and also like this video. Have a great evening.